Hey guys, I'm going to try to do this video as quick as I can in between consultations. So this video is about what to do if you have eaten produce that has been treated with the chemical coating called APEEL. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with what this is basically a food coating that is treated on produce, fruits and vegetables that you cannot wash off. It's not labeled in most places, and it has traces of heavy metal. Now, I'm going to include in the video description below of the FDA report on the actual APEEL sciences so you can actually see. Now, pay attention to page 10, right? Because it will tell you, and then it keeps going as far as the different ingredients. Now, even before APEEL, we've all been exposed to different household chemicals and toxins and environmental pollutants that are just not good for us and toxic to our body. So I'm going to be explaining to you how to help your body aid in excreting a lot of these environmental pollutants, chemicals, and heavy metal. Okay, so stay tuned. For those of you who are new to my channel, all my sources, my studies, discount codes, whatever it is, will always be in the description below. Okay, so my name is Christy. I have been professionally treating clients in the area of skin without the use of topical medication, especially in the areas of acne, hyperpigmentation, and even in anti-aging. So here we go with the breakdown of some of these ingredients. So what is in APEEL? Here is a list right here. You're more than welcome to look at it. It starts on page 10, but you will see that it has the chemical solvent ethyl acetate as well as heptane and traces of heavy metal such as palladium, arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury. On pages 12 through 22, they do this exhaustive analysis based on the average consumption of fruits and vegetables of male and females and the average amount of produce that they consume. So what the formulation of the acceptable levels of these toxins that you can be exposed to. I mean, what is that about? So I realized that even before this coating was even created or thought of, we're already being exposed to so many toxins and chemicals and environmental pollutants. So this is not a video that is going to explain about chelation therapy or pharmaceutical chelation therapy. We're not talking about that. That's a whole nother rabbit hole that you can go down into, and that is not the video for that. Instead, I'm just going to be offering you some simple tips on how you can use supplements and food to help your body aid in excreting these toxins. So the organs that process your fats in your body is going to be your liver, your gallbladder, and your pancreas. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because part of the coating is made out of monoglycerides derived from grapeseed, as well as water, different chemical solvents, and traces of heavy metal. Now, how your body, the other organs that help process or help excrete out these toxins are going to be your skin, believe it or not, your kidneys, your intestines, your lungs, your liver, and your lymph nodes. Here are some foods that help you reduce the amount of absorption and reabsorption of heavy metals in your body. It basically supports your body in the natural detoxification process. So number one is going to be your intestines. So with consuming both soluble and insoluble fiber, it basically helps modulate the natural microbiome in your intestines and reduces the amount of toxins from being absorbed within the walls of your intestines, as well as your blood and your brain. And namely, this one study helped show that it reduced the amount of mercury in your body. Now, number two is going to be cilantro. Cilantro in this one particular study, and again, these studies are, they said that there's going to be more studies that need to be done, but this one particular study, it showed that it reduced mercury exposure when a dental amalgam was removed, and the people in the study ingested this soup that had a lot of cilantro in there. Now, number three is going to be a polyphenol, also an antioxidant called EGCG. This is the most abundant in matcha tea. It has been shown to detoxify these heavy metals, both from the liver, your neural cells, your kidneys, your gut, and your blood. Now, EGCG has been studied so much in heavy metal chelation, so much so that they advised postmenopausal women who had too much iron in their blood, which actually accelerates aging, to take EGCG because it binds to the iron and helps it excrete it out of the body. So it actually helps with slowing down aging and helps protect the mitochondria of the cell, which those of you who caught that video on skin firming and the mitochondria of the cell, this is what helps slow the aging overall and reduces inflammation. Now, most of the EGCG that is taken is mainly absorbed through the intestine. So this is a more effective form of heavy metal chelation as far as this antioxidant. But although it's been absorbed through the intestine, it's also been found in the liver, the kidneys, the spleen, the brain, and the lungs. Now, when you take it through mouth, they've actually found the most effective form, or as far as the highest amount in your blood, is actually taken through a concentrated form in a capsule with, in this particular study, 100 milliliters of water with no food. Now, here's the caveat. There's been some studies with EGCG that shown has increased the toxic effects of heavy metal, but they were all in cell culture studies, not in actually in the body like the other studies that I mentioned. Okay, before going on to the 4 minerals that can help protect your body from heavy metal exposure, I did want to mention glutathione. Glutathione not only binds to heavy metal and help get rid of it out of your body, but the reduced form of glutathione actually protects your cells from oxidative damage from heavy metal exposure. Okay, so, and if you want to know how to increase that by 49% according to clinical studies, I'll put that link up above here. So remember, makeup is an art, skincare is a science.